Let me start recording. Okay. Kamlesh brother has come up. Rakesh is also there. Why not Kiran? I have just texted personally Kiran. Let's see if he joins or not. Uh, by the
See,
way,
these are the questions which I have.
go ahead.
Gyan, these are
Hmm,
the questions which have been asked, but still we have not covered these other questions.
okay.
So I'm just going to have the revision about what are these and how it is done. It's not a very difficult or a very deep understanding is required, but it's the general thing like definitions type which are normally being asked by the interviewer, like what is viscosity index, what is governor, sometimes they ask NDT, and very few time they are asking about the what are the actual processes, how do you measure the brake power of the engine, brake horsepower of the engine, like that simple thing. What are the processes name? And I'm not going so deep. I'm just I have just noted down that questions for the sake of having the knowledge about those smaller little bit things. And
You can
I will share the answer which have been answered by me afterwards after the end of the meeting.
okay.
So guys, let's start with the governor. What is governor?
So if I
So
have to
everybody
explain
knows
this,
what is a governor, right?
yeah. Anyone want to explain it?
um, if anyone wants to explain, please go ahead. I will be it will be pleasant for me to hear the answer, because it will be your point of view and not mine.
Hello.
Guys, anyone please take
Hello.
initiative.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, as expected.
Basically, governor is a device which is used to maintain the mean speed of the engine according to the load on engine. So it gives the fuel supply in the combustion chamber according to the load on system. If the load on system is increases, then it gives the maximum fuel supply. So the ratio of the air fuel mixture will be rich, and we can produce more amount of power to match that speed.
Yeah,
Basically, it is the function of governor.
yeah, correct. See now, anyone else, guys?
Agree with Kiran bro.
Hello,
He
anyone?
explained the same.
Okay. Yeah, I completely agree, but I'm interested in explaining the governor working and a little bit of what is governor like. See, governor is a throttling device. Just like we have the thermostatic expansion valve, which allows the refrigerant, it is the same governor, which allow the fuel to pass to enter into the engine. When the load on the engine increases, when the engine rotates at the high RPM, generally we use centrifugal type governor, Hartnell governor. You all have read about that, studied about that Hartnell governor, isn't it, guys? We have studied about this governor in our engineering,
Uh, yeah.
during engineering. When the engine rotates at high RPM,
Mm,
the ball attached to the arm of the spindle. There is a two ball attached on the either side. There are two arms, like we have arm. There are two arms, and the balls are attached at the elbow of the arm.
yeah, like this one.
When the engine rotates high RPM, this ball, due to the centrifugal force, this ball raises, rotates with very high RPM. So the weight goes above from the center of point. Are you guys getting? They go away from the body, and the spindle and the ball attached to the arm of the spindle raises. You need to know about this little bit terms like ball, spindle, sleeve. So at the end, when the spindle raises, at the same time the sleeve raises. Like our stomach, just assume that our stomach is a sleeve.
Okay.
So the sleeve also raises, and the sleeve raises, so the it allows more and more fuel to pass through it.
Just like this only, na, if the arms having balls and it raises, the sleeve here will raise and allow the fuel to come in. Is it like that only?
Yeah.
Uh,
See. Uh, you guys can assume the when we rotate. अच्छा मैं हिंदी में बोलता हूँ, ठीक है, मेरे को
हाँ,
थोड़ा बोलने में
yeah,
तकलीफ हो रही है।
both
एक
first in
एक
Hindi.
खिलौना, एक बच्चे लोग
Okay.
का खिलौना देखे होंगे आप लोग। एक बच्चे लोग का खिलौना देखे होंगे जिसमें एक बीच में डमरू रहता है और दोनों साइड बॉल रहते हैं।
Yeah.
जो, हाँ वही वही वैसे ही जब हम लोग घुमाते हैं तो पूरा बाहर चले जाता है। मतलब वो बॉल एकदम हिट करते हैं, तो उसी तरीके से ना वो जब वो क्या, एक बॉल एक एंड में कनेक्टेड रहता है, और यहाँ बॉल दोनों एंड से कनेक्टेड रहता है, एक ऊपर एक नीचे। तो जब बॉल रेस होता है, जब एकदम सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स की वजह से बाहर जाता है, तो नीचे का जो पोर्शन रहता है वो ऊपर हो जाता है, ऊपर थोड़ा आ जाता है, तो नीचे से ज्यादा फ्यूल पास होने लगता है। वेट, आई एम शेयरिंग द पिक्चर ऑफ दैट इन आवर ग्रुप,
Yeah, it's a good idea.
सेंट्रीफ्यूगल कवर। This was the question asked to me in MSc by that Takla sir. I don't know the name. He was very funny guy.
God has also shared something in the chat.
Yeah.
You can see the diagram.
Guys, see, yeah, exactly. This is the same one. See, when the ball rotates, it lifts up the sleeves. So नीचे से देखो, ज्यादा ज्यादा अब ये क्या, इधर से एक अटैच, एक लीवर से अटैच है, तो ज्यादा फ्यूल पास करने देता है।
Yeah, we are seeing that. Yeah, spindle and sleeve. That is spindle rotate. Yeah, flying ball rotating, and sleeve is going up. What is bevel gear here?
There is an arrangement. Bevel gear, like these are the gear which are connected to each other by 90 degree. Those are known as a bevel gears.
And throttling valve. Throttle valve allows what? Just like in
Fuel.
carburetor. Yeah, just like in carburetor, there is throttle valve. There is throttling effect. Na, by manipulating area, the throttling effect is created. Just like this only.
I don't know pretty much about the carburetor. यार ऐसे ही हुआ था मेरे साथ।
Yes.
कार्बोरेटर नहीं पढ़ा था, एग्जाम में आ गया।
कौन से एग्जाम में आता है?
Okay guys, let's go on the next question. If anyone
Okay.
has doubt, then they can ask.
I have one doubt. Like in bike, is there is governor or not?
No, they see, these governors are old method. Now we have ECU, electronic control unit, so they are much efficient as compared to these mechanical things.
Issue works issue work as same as governor.
They are the same. Yeah, and they are much more efficient than these governors.
Where you have studied this instead of governor, uh, ECU is used in bikes and all.
During engineering.
Our time there was
During
COVID.
engineering, bro.
Okay. Our time there was Corona.
I don't think we have to go in detail. It's just in bikes and smaller like automobile vehicles, we have the electronic unit. That's enough, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we can go ahead with the next question.
Okay, what is piston rings and its type? Everyone must have know about these piston rings.
We know about piston ring, but don't know about
What
its
are the
type. Piston is ring that is
there are three types of ring.
what's that?
Its type, I think. I mean that by its type, I mean that what are the three piston rings name?
First one is compression ring, second one is oil scraper, and third one is oil ring, right?
Third one is.
Oil ring.
What's that?
I think its name is wiper ring.
No.
Wiper
First is
ring.
compression ring. For compression ring, second is also called as the wiper ring, and next is oil ring. Or inside the oil ring, there is a scraper fitted over there.
Compression ring,
Wiper and scraper ring are same.
oil ring or scraper ring is the same.
Yes, oil ring and scraper ring.
Wiper and scraper is same. Oil ring is last one, no?
No, guys.
Oil. I can explain that.
Okay.
Wait for 2 minutes only. I have diagram for.
And the function of piston ring is to seal the leakage and also prevent wearing and tearing.
And also to prevent the oil to come into the cylinder chamber,
chat box.
combustion chamber.
Also safe from wearing and tearing.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see that.
Hello. I hope this is visible. So this is the oil ring.
Yeah.
Inside there is a scraper fitted over there, and this is the top view, and this is the expander. Means this is the top view, this is the bottom view, and between that it is a scraper fitted over there, and they both all called as the oil scraper ring or oil ring.
And it is
first one is a compression ring, second one is a compression ring or wiper ring, and third one is oil ring.
Yeah.
If I am not getting here wrong.
Yeah, you are correct. First one is a compression ring, which is completely focusing on the prevention of the combustion air entering into the lower side of the engine, like other side of the piston. Whereas the oil scraper ring is second one is the wiper ring, which is responsible for both, for the prevention for the compression and also for the oil not to enter into the combustion chamber. And the third one is completely responsible for the oil scrapping, like not allowing oil to enter into the combustion chamber. And the diagram which has been shown by our brother Kiran is completely 100% right.
And I have one question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go on. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, all three rings are combined at the same time. Like just Kamlesh brother has shown a piston picture in which all three rings are present, piston rings. So my question is, all of three rings are present at the same time, or we can use alternatively, like substitutely?
You need all three.
Okay.
You need all. Okay. So just clear if just say if I'm saying anything wrong. Okay. The first ring is compression ring, which is solely responsible for sealing the combustion chamber and all that stuff. Then the third ring is oil ring, and its function is to maintain the uniform oil film on the cylinder liners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second ring, which is also responsible for sealing the gases which are leaking from the compression ring, and
your voice is lost. Oh fuck, my net is lost. अबे यार ये क्या हो गया?
Excessive oil is
exactly that's why it's used. It's
Pardon,
known
guys.
as a wiper ring or stepper ring.
I have a simple say that simply. So if we suppose we only one compression ring, so compression is not fully closed. No, we know that na. So when the compression is takes place or the expansion is takes place, from that small gap, the compression or the exhaust gases come from that. So we have to attach another ring with the we have to fill that gap.
Yeah.
So this is the function of the compression ring, second compression ring. We can also increase the number of compression rings, but if we increase the number of compression rings, there is a lot of friction over there, and
Wear and tear.
which can reduce the power output. So for the safe operation, we use two compression ring and one oil ring.
Yeah,
Okay.
can anyone conclude like I just got out of the meeting. Kamlesh brother, if you can conclude the function of all the rings one by one for me.
So in general
Can I
piston,
say
you will
the
have
3% of the
yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Somnath.
Go ahead. Somnath.
yeah? So there are three rings. Two rings are compression rings and one is oil ring. First ring is top ring which provides the sealing effect. Therefore, it prevents the blow loss, just like crankcase blow by. And the middle ring is to support the top ring. It is also a compression ring. Along with it's also called as a wiper rings. It wipes any way of deposit from like cylinder walls like carbon deposit, dust. It removes. And the bottom rings, it is known as oil ring, which which is used to absorb the lubricating oil, hence maintain the thin film of layer on the cylindrical wall.
Well explained. So thank you so much. Yeah,
Okay.
we can go ahead.
Yeah, guys.
Bro, I
Let's
have
study about the
one
clearance
doubt.
given.
Who is
Okay.
that?
Bro. Actually, I have a doubt. Like, do we have the same number of piston rings in both the two-stroke and four-stroke, or
No, no,
actually
no.
I have studied somewhere?
In two-stroke engine, only two compression rings present over there. The oil ring is missing over there.
Okay.
Cause with the fuel, we just mixes the lubricating oil. So we have to note that the bike is called RX100. So from that bike,
Yeah.
when we refueling the tank, we have the small package of the lubricating oil. So we have to put that oil
Yes. Yes.
with that fuel. So fuel can be lubricating. So the properties of fuel can be increased and it can be create also lubricating while the combustion. So we doesn't need the oil ring over there.
Okay.
In
Thank you,
four
bro.
stroke, in two stroke,
Two, two-stroke in two-stroke.
in two stroke. In bikes there is two stroke, no? There.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we can go ahead.
Okay. Now we can directly jump on the fifth question. That is the clearance given inside the uh, piston rings, and all other clearance which are given. The first one is the tappet clearance. Anyone know about the tappet clearance?
Tappet clearance is the distance between the cylinder bore and the wall of the combustion chamber.
Yeah. It's the clearance between the wall stem, and the rocker arm,
Proper.
and it
Are
is
you having picture of that? Anyone can share like picture of that tappet clearance in there?
I'll just put it chat box.
Because I have also studied. It has been asked in interview. This tappet
yeah, it is
clearance.
frequently asked by the interviewer.
Yeah, better discuss like in a good manner with picture. Tappet clearance. And how many types of tappet clearance? Like it has also types or
No,
just
generally it is.
I'll
We don't have
I'll
any
share
type.
it over here.
okay.
I can't copy it. You can see.
Yeah, now we can see.
So the gap in shown in yellow, that's known as tappet clearance. It's provided there to like compensate for the thermal expansions of your this yoke or like stems. So as the engine is running, the valves heat up and they expand. So that's why it's there to compensate that expansion.
There is tappet clearance just above the roller cam and rocker arm. So you just said that is the distance between like rocker arm and the wall stem.
Yes,
Yeah,
valve stem or see, this yoke part is there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can
behind.
directly say yoke or wall stem.
Yeah,
Okay.
Collectively,
it's
they are known as a wall stem.
Okay. Yoke.
right, because in some engines this part is directly connected to that valve stem.
Yeah. Correct. And there inside picture, the another one is written below the push rod. It's tappet. It what is that? Tappet clearance. There is two places where tappet is mentioned.
I saw the
One is
first time.
tappet clearance, and the other one is like Kiran bro. Any idea? The other one tappet just above the roller and cam. What is that?
No, 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 no. I have a diagram and I mentioned that this is the tappet. So, so
I've also seen
that is the
only that
cam shaft
push
and
rod or
cam follower tappet. Cam follower or tappet we can say.
Yeah, cam follower or tappet means it's another
This is
name of cam follower. Tappet.
I don't think so it's another name for the cam follower.
He has written.
yes, you can say that because Google, I mean, internet also says same. It's just component in internal combustion which controls the rotation of the kinetic vertical motion which opens to this.
So we were discussing about the clearances. The first one was
Yeah,
tappet clearance. Okay.
tappet clearance.
Okay.
And now let's talk about the butt clearance.
But
Butt clearance.
You guys must have heard about the butt clearance. It is also frequently asked by the interviewer. The it's the distance between the connecting faces of the piston ring.
distance between
Piston rings have the clearance. You guys,
Yeah.
how to say,
Okay, so piston ring
like
is
they are in
not
the
like
C type, na?
completely
So
circular. It's just cut.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are broken,
Yes.
and that clearance is given for the thermal expansion again.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Jackpot has
This
shared
clearance
something.
compensate for the expansion of the piston ring.
Yeah. Jackpot has shared something. What is that? Egg shape is called tappet. Which okay, okay.
But that
Got it.
egg shape
Okay,
is called cam, no?
Yeah.
That's the cam.
Kiran bro has written earlier, na cam follower or tappet. I think the same thing. And we
As
have
far
heard
as I
about.
know,
no, the egg part
okay.
is called as a cam. That's
And
not
the
the
upper
cam.
that round portion is
That part
that's
is
the cam follower.
the red. That's the cam follower. Yeah,
Cam follower. Egg
which
part is
follows the
called.
cam.
Yeah, egg part is called cam, and the red roller what
Yes.
is called?
It's follower.
Cam follower.
Cam follower.
Can
Red
you
part
again
is
explain the
follower.
butt clearance?
Hello. What?
Hello. Butt clearance, can you again explain that?
See, it's the distance between the two connecting faces of the piston ring. It's simple.
Check the chat box. Right. Right, Hifazat?
Got it.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
what we are
butt
talking about.
butt clearance. What is that? Looking like a ring,
Yeah, that's the piston ring.
piston ring, and the distance that is that the distance between these piston ring is butt clearance, na? Which we are
It's
seeing
called
here.
butt
Yes.
clearance. Yeah.
Butt clearance.
Yeah.
Guys, we have heard about butt joint also. It is similar with this butt clearance.
Butt joint is
But
when you join two plates like edge to edge.
Edge to edge,
That's
no?
butt joint. Yeah.
So butt clearance is the distance between two rings.
Or the
Hello.
two faces
yeah,
of the
No.
two
piston.
faces of the ring.
Yeah.
Can you see
Two
that
faces.
gap between that ring? where it's disconnected.
Mm.
I think that part is called as butt clearance.
Can you
ये
send
बीच में
once more
टूटा
what is
हुआ
the butt
पोर्शन है
clearance?
भाई.
Hello. Can you see over
Hello?
that?
Yeah.
Hello.
Guys,
So
see in the
this,
group. I have said something.
so this is the ring. Huh?
Yes.
Both ends are not joined together because we have to make the split. Basically, this. So the gap between the two faces is like 0.07 mm to 0.1 mm. The gap between this is called as the
Butt clearance.
Butt clearance.
butt clearance.
Which is
Okay,
around
okay.
0.075 mm, right?
Yes.
0.75 mm. It is important to know that distance.
Yes.
0.75.
Something to remember.
0.75 mm.
0.075.
0.075 to 1 mm. 0.1 mm.
0.075.
To 0.01 mm. 0.1 mm.
To 0.1.
Okay, correct. Guys, we have 5 minutes more. Then after we'll start the next meeting. Okay. No, it's good to carry on. I think it's 9:35 only. Yeah, we can go ahead
What is
after.
nip
See,
nip
nip
clearance?
clearance is given in the bearings. So let's first cover about the clearance which are connected with the piston rings.
Okay. Butt clearance.
So the next clearance is the axial clearance.
Axial.
Yeah. Wait,
A-
I'm sharing axial clearance.
Okay.
AXIAL.
Okay. Axial clearance.
I've shared my notes on the group.
We can see that. Axial clearance. It is the clearance exists between the top side of piston ring and the groove. It it is checked by feeler gauge. Yeah, bother to explain, please.
I don't think so. It is needed to be explained. I think we can understand by the diagram. See, the groove which is given, the groove which is there in the piston, there only the rings are
Please.
being fitted.
Okay.
So the ring and the groove, both the faces of the groove, the ring is made thinner
So we can say that
as compared to the groove given
axial
inside the
clearance means the thickness of the ring. We can also say that na.
what?
Axial clearance means the thickness of the piston ring. We can also say that na.
No.
Difference between
If
the
we
width of groove and
it's the
thickness of
distance
the ring.
because it's the distance between the ring and the upper side of the groove.
See,
We can't say it's the thickness of the
yeah,
piston
yeah,
ring.
yeah. See, I have just shared the picture shared by Kamlesh bro. That is the whole. It is in piston ring is known as groove.
No.
No,
The,
The groove is
what?
where piston ring goes. See, if you see the piston, no, then you will find that it has some like
Hole
cuts
inside.
in that cylinder. No, not hole. That hole goes for the gudgeon pin. Wait, I'll share the picture if I can see.
the picture which has been shared by you now, that is the groove which is which is there in with the piston, and on inside only there is a piston ring. Are you guys getting the CC? The whole cut is there now.
Yeah.
On the surface area of the piston ring.
Yeah, that is
Curved
called groove.
surface area.
And that is called groove.
That is groove.
Yeah,
That is
that is
called
what I
groove.
am.
And
Yeah.
inside only the piston ring sits.
Kamlesh bro
Understood?
has said something.
So
See,
you see
here
that
it is
cut
much
on the vertical wall, well, a wall, that
curved
horizontal
surface
cut.
area.
Yeah. So that is called as groove, and in that groove you fit that piston ring.
That is groove. That is a small pinhole type thing is called groove.
No. Can you please allow me to screen share?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone is allowed
Enable.
for sharing, I think.
No. It's disabled.
Just request. I will get request to allow screen sharing.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Try.
Thanks
there.
about this.
Earlier you have shared screen.
Just make me host. I'll just share it.
Okay. Just I am making your host. We are having only 2 minutes. Come, let's bro. Make a host. Yeah, just made you. Bro, you have 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. So see. It's not enough. Real diagram. Extremely sorry, guys.
We can see your cursor. This picture is showing. Yeah. Piston groove.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Yeah. So now you see this gap.
Yeah. This gap. Yeah.
That's called as groove. This.
Oh,
Here goes compression ring. Here goes oil scraper, and here goes that oil ring. And
why
these
the
holes are there
what
to
is
get
that
the
called?
lubricating oil from beneath.
From?
For right now, let's just call it holes. Lubricating oil gets through that hole,
To evenly
and it's like,
spread the lube oil.
So
yeah,
there is a hole from
it
piston,
is
but we inside the engine with the splash lubrication na for the
no.
lubrication.
So where does oil ring gets its oil? From these holes.
After scrapping na, after scrapping.
No. Before strapping, after if you see the piston from the below, then it's hollow like
Yes.
a cup. So whatever oil is splashing, then it's coming inside the cup, and that comes out of these holes.
Okay, guys. Everybody join again, na? After 5 minutes.
Yeah.
After 7. Okay. Yeah.
Come, let's do any video of that. Can you please send on group?
I'll check and